Have you ever went into watching an anime knowing a few things about it, but then it turns out much better than you thought it would? That was basically my experience with My Happy Marriage. I'm Fate and you're watching Tiny Wave TV. So I knew this was gonna be about marriage. Sure, arranged marriage to be precise. The MC looks like your average shoujo girl, male lead is hot AF. The whole thing is kinda Cinderella but in 19th century Japan. It is a fantasy show, but no pumpkin turns into a carriage from the looks of it. Now that we're halfway through the show, we know all of that is true, but it's just better. Long story short, it was a nice surprise. Now I love me a fantasy shoujo and I particularly been enjoying the fantasy element in this one. It kinda reminds me of magical realism in the sense that there is some magic with a whole lot of realism. That balance is kinda in flux though. 1 minute is so realistic you think you're watching some period drama, and the next, well, someone performs some fire style jutsu and sets a house on fire. There are a lot of anime out there with supernatural abilities, so nothing new here. What makes it interesting in this show is what these abilities signify for the characters in their society. It's not a matter of defeating some monstrous enemy or saving humanity. The social status and power that these abilities give their users is the big deal. In that way, it's kind of like Fruits Basket, you know, that sense of hierarchy rooted in a tradition that's been going on for generations. Amid this fantastic power struggle is our Cinderella, more like Ugly Duckling if you know what I mean. There has been some hints, so we'll have to wait and see. But girl, this is good characterization. Yes. I think when we're dealing with a character that has been through a lot, it is very easy for the story to go down the sentimental path. Like, show me the pain without making a fuss about it. My Happy Marriage got that right. Good job. We feel for Miyo because of how well the show portrays trauma. How it has crippled her is shown in her interactions. When the dude was like, yo, let's go out, and she's like, why would I go out? When she was little by little getting out of her shell, but then saw the evil sister and just fell back into the mindset of being unworthy.
Come on, man.
What I think we can all agree on is that she is developing beautifully. Episode 6 was a breakthrough, and what makes the change in her so valuable is that although she is receiving help, obviously, she is also pushing for the change herself. Rather than wanting to be saved, I think what we need is a helping hand from people who can be patient with us. Don't judge us as harshly as we judge ourselves sometimes. I think what really affected me about this series so far has been the warmth, the acceptance, and the kindness it portrays, and I'm going down the sentimental path myself. So let's just wrap this up. With the way things have been developing so far, I am super excited for what comes next. Seems like some big shot villains are coming in. Maybe they burn the whole city next. I also want to see more of Kyoka's background. I didn't think he would be living on his own. Like, I thought Miyo was gonna go to their house and there would be some mean in-laws. I don't know why I thought that. But he's the head of the family, right? Where is the family? Speaking of family, the half-sister's been giving me secondhand embarrassment constantly. I need her to develop. Make her plus ultra villainous maybe. I don't know, just
stop it. Get some help.
So these were all of my thoughts so far. I will make a final review at the end of the season, so stay tuned and see you next time.